Welcome back to the vlog. This might actually be one of the most exciting vlogs I've done yet. I have just quit my job and I am moving to Australia for the next 5 months. Let's just rewind slightly and just have a conversation because a lot has happened that I want to talk about. If you followed my vlogs before, you'll know that I've actually been to Australia twice before already. It's not a new country to me. It is my favorite country to date. I went a couple years ago and did a tour all the way up the East Coast. I was traveling solo, however I was part of a tour group and I absolutely just fell in love with the country. Now I would say I'm very well traveled. I've been to Asia, I've been to Europe, I've been elsewhere, and nothing's ever really grabbed me the same way that Australia has. Like, I know people say that Australia is so magical and that when you go you don't want to come back, and I kind of just thought that's not really going to be the case. Like, I'm going to love it, but I'm not going to want to go back anytime soon. I hate repeating countries. I like to try new countries every single time, and when I went to Australia I just absolutely loved it. Like, it honestly just felt like home away from home, and the people were so nice, the environment is absolutely incredible, and yeah, I just knew that there was something special about it. Within my first trip, I actually did end up meeting my boyfriend Reese as well very early on in the trip, so that obviously played a factor into how I enjoyed my trip. Bumping into him was an absolute coincidence, and I ended up living with him for I think about 6 weeks at the end of my trip, which was really spontaneous. If you know me, I am not spontaneous. I am a type A gal. It was definitely a experience and just an amazing one. Anyway, I've come back since. I went through to my second year of university in the UK, and then also went back out to Australia for summer last year, again to spend time with my boyfriend. A year on, we're doing the same thing again. I've actually spent the last year in corporate marketing as a placement student. So I've done 2 years at uni. I do a year on placement or just less than, and then I go back next year to do my final year of uni before I finish my degree. I am so excited to get back over to Australia. I'm actually going to be there for about 4.5-5 months, which is the longest amount of time I've ever spent, A, away from home, and 2, in Australia. I've absolutely loved the last year. I feel like I have grown so much as a person, professionally in marketing, but also personally as well. I think a lot has changed for me in the last year. I literally live a million miles an hour, and I feel like I have to achieve everything at one time. If I just sit around, I don't really feel like I'm achieving something, and that's a really, really bad mindset to be in. I know I definitely need to work on just relaxing, and that's kind of part of why I'm going over there, is just to take a breath from 9 to 5 working, doing a million and one things outside of work, and just having a bit more of a work-life balance. I think that's really important to me, and I'm really excited just to be spending more time outside in the sunshine, just slowing down a little bit. I'm still going to be working, but definitely less than I am currently, and I'm just really excited for that. Ramble over. I am actually 2 days out from flying to Australia. I have just finished my job. Next step is definitely going to be to start packing and get everything in order, and then we're gonna get going. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the entire journey of moving over there. It's a big old move, as you'd imagine, and I'm just so excited to bring you guys with me. It is finally the day where I am packing my stuff ready to go to Australia. I just want to show you the situation in my room right now because there is a lot going on right now. I've literally just moved out of my Manchester house, and this is the state of my room. Bags and bags and bags just absolutely everywhere. I'm only taking a suitcase and a carry-on suitcase with me. I've got a lot of work to do to bring my packing list right down. I don't even know where to start right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly overwhelmed. 5 months in Australia. I'm gonna be there in autumn and winter primarily, so I'm not really gonna focus on many summer clothes. I think first thing I'm gonna do is focus on which bags are Australia, which bags are UK, and just try and separate the two of them, and then probably go through the Australia stuff and cut a bunch of stuff out, because I know I'm just gonna want to take so much and I just don't have the room to do that. I literally have 25 kilograms of luggage space. Wish me luck. I've got a few bits which are automatically UK, like bedding, hangers. Like, I'm obviously not going to be taking any sort of homeware with me. I've got a lot of kitchen stuff as well, so I'm just going to immediately clear the decks, get all of that out of the way, and then I should be down to a more manageable load. One thing I definitely am going to bring is silk pillowcases. If you know about silk pillowcases, they are genuinely life-changing. I feel like your hair is so much softer, there's not as much friction on your face, your skin tends to be better as well. Like, honestly, I just swear by silk pillowcases, and I'm definitely going to be taking a couple of those with me as well. I'm going to try and be efficient and organise my UK stuff at the same time. So when I'm putting stuff into the UK pile, I'm going to try and organise it into like bathroom and kitchen and bedroom, because when I get back from Australia, I pretty much go straight back to uni and I don't want to be wasting any time and faffing around. So that is the plan. Bathroom bin. I'm really in two minds about taking my Uggs with me, because I absolutely swear by these Uggs. They actually aren't real Uggs. They're from Tesco's for literally £16. I have lived in these for the last like 6 months. They are absolutely unreal. I just don't know if they're going to make sense in Australia, because like it's not that cold, is it, realistically, and they are super warm inside. I would love to take it, but I probably don't have the room for it. And also travel pillow, like do we need travel pillows? This might be quite rare, but I can literally fall asleep anywhere. I don't care if it's a plane, a bus, anything. Like I am out like a light. I don't need an eye mask, I don't need a travel pillow. I can just sleep forever, so I'm actually not going to take a travel pillow with me. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll take a little travel pillow with me. Okay, we're definitely getting somewhere with space. A few weeks ago I did a massive clothing sort out. Obviously I know I'm coming to Australia and I just don't really wear half my wardrobe, so I went through absolutely everything and put a bunch of stuff on Depop, because honestly I've had such good luck over the years with Depop. Like things sell that you would never expect. Just chuck it on Depop. If it doesn't sell after a month, then just give it to charity. If you have the time to spring clean, get it done, get your clothes on Depop or Vinted, and you can make yourself a lot of money. I have a few supplements and vitamins and things. I don't really know how much I'm going to take with me, to be honest with you. I'm probably just going to try and take the essentials, so things like electrolytes, creatine. I'll probably buy some protein powder while I'm out there. It's got to the point where I actually forget what I own these days, so I should probably check that. Tripod. I do have a few tripods, so I need to go through and pick which one I want to keep, but obviously an essential, because the content, guys, we need to have a conversation about it. The content is going to be insane. I'm going to be posting so much Australia stuff, primarily on TikTok. Also I've got an Instagram that's just been set up, and obviously here on YouTube. I'll put my links down below. Make sure you guys are following along, because every single account is going to have different content on it. I'm so excited to bring you along for the journey. I have a few really good sized duffel bags. I think I'm going to take one with me. I think it'd be perfect for the gym, and like beach bag maybe, just chucking everything in one go. I am going to be taking a rucksack with me. I feel like this is a really good quality size bag as well. You can actually roll it down, so I think this is going to be my little day-to-day rucksack day bag situation. Just want to quickly talk about these tiny little beads in here. These are scent boosters. You can buy them in any supermarket, and I just put them into these tiny little thin bags and just pop them in with your clothing. If you're going on a trip especially, suitcases can get so smelly with clothing that's just sat in there. I just slip these little scent booster bags into my suitcase and it makes my stuff smell so good. I also hang these in my wardrobe, so in between hangers, and also in chest of drawers too. I literally have them everywhere. They're so tiny. I'll just keep everything so fresh. Honestly, there's still so much going on right now, as you can see. I need to sort all of this stuff out still. We're definitely making progress though, which I'm feeling good about. Again, I'm not looking at clothing right now. I'm just kind of piling it over there, and then I'll deal with that in a minute. Towels, I'm actually just going to take a microfiber towel. They dry really quickly and they're super small. I'm not going to take any of these cotton towels because they're just too bulky. We need to have a conversation about these hanging toiletry bags. They are so good. I actually bought this for a backpacking trip in Asia a couple years ago now. I'm sorry, is that not the most practical thing you've literally ever seen? It literally hangs onto doorways, on anything. You can put any of your toiletries, skincare, beauty in each of the sections down here. You zip them up and then they fold up just like that, and then you literally have just like a little fat hanging toiletry bag. Is when you're in hostels and you're backpacking, you don't really have space to put your toiletries out on the side, especially if you're sharing a bathroom. You can't leave your stuff in there. Hang it on the door, use everything that you need to use, and then fold it back up again. It is an absolute lifesaver, genuinely. I think I just got it off Amazon, genuinely super cheap. Don't spend loads of money on it. Having said that, I'm actually not going to take it with me to Australia because I'm going to be living in a house. I'm going to have loads of room. I'm not going to be traveling around. I don't really need to have a temporary solution because I'm going to have my stuff all all over anyway. Another little travel accessory, which I absolutely swear by. I actually bought this, I think it was in Byron Bay like 2 years ago. It's a massive picnic blanket that folds up just like a little satchel, and it is honestly unreal. It is huge. I think this probably fit about 4 of us at the time. There was a big group of us traveling together, and this saved us. We actually bought 2 of these for the whole group. Get a massive picnic blanket, especially if you're gonna be somewhere sunny. Gosh. Update, I think I've made some really good progress so far. I've cleared away UK to Australia. Now I just need to sift through the Australia stuff and see what I'm going to take. This is all the UK stuff that I'm leaving behind. It's stuff for my house next year when I go back to Leeds, and just kind of general random stuff. And then this is my Australia stuff. Obviously I'm not taking everything here. Like, that pile of clothing is enough to fill my suitcase already, and I still need to fit everything else in. Also, is it normal to have this much skincare? Because I don't think it is. I've got an entire crate full of skincare, and don't get me wrong, some of it is obviously duplicated or massive sized versions of things, but that just seems like a lot to me. Obviously not going to be taking that. I'm actually slightly out of breath right now. The first thing I'm going to do is organize my clothing into sections, see how much I'm working with. I think have a maybe pile would be good as well, or if I have no space. It's not a yes, which means it's a no. I've only been doing this for like 20 minutes. I am so tired right now. I just feel like packing for a trip is so stimulating. There's a lot going on right now. I am a clean space person, right? I'm like tidy up, things are where they should be. Packing for a trip, and especially moving back home and packing for a trip, is stressful. We're gonna deal with this mountain of clothing first. Okay, we're moving on to skincare. I need to tackle this entire massive tub. Plan of action is to take minimal skincare. I am going to be there for 5 months, so I can just buy something out there because I know I'm going to use all of it, so it makes sense. So I'm only really going to take the things that A, are really expensive, 2, I can't get in Australia, and 3, things that are like just small and easy for me to pack, and just try and keep it super minimal, because there is no way that the majority of this is coming with me to Australia. I have already started filling a little bag. Ideally, I do want to be able just to take this and no other skincare stuff. I also need to write a list of all the things that I need to remember to buy, because I'm definitely going to forget when I get there, so that's also helpful. So moisturizing cream, cleanser, more cleanser, more cleanser. Also, just on the cleanser front right now, I have the CeraVe hydrating cleanser, and I also have the La Roche-Posay Effaclar. This is a much higher price point than this, and genuinely I feel like they're exactly the same thing. Maybe this feels slightly nicer on my skin, but in terms of results I genuinely don't see any difference, so I would just stick to a very budget-friendly cleanser and keep it simple. Travel sickness tablets, and also travel bands as well. I don't actually know if these bands do anything. I get really bad travel sickness on especially buses, trains, anything that's like really bumpy just doesn't do me well at all. But I do have these little bands, and I do also have these tablets. The tablets make me super drowsy, so if I want to go to sleep, I'm gonna take some of those. Another unreal product for anybody who goes to the gym, this is a sanitizing water. I think it's like hypochloric or something like that. Basically it kills all bacteria on your face, on your skin. So for some people who go to the gym, and obviously you've got to drive home, you're all sweaty, you might spend like half hour to an hour without having a shower, you have to get some of this stuff. It's designed for babies, so there's literally nothing harmful in there, and it just kills all bacteria on your face. It's literally just like a little mist, and it just keeps all the bacteria super clean. So I'm definitely going to take that on the plane with me, and it will just refresh everything. It's super handy. I've got so many travel hacks today, guys. I'm absolutely flying with the recommendations here today. Oh, something's definitely leaked in here because there is blue stuff everywhere. No joke of a lie, it's probably been about an hour and a half. I literally just sat on my floor like staring into space for a good 20 minutes. This is so overwhelming for me. There's so much stuff going on right now, but we have got our skincare in order, and I'm actually really proud of myself because everything that I need essential wise is actually just fitting into this one bag. Obviously I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff when I get there, but I've also made myself a little travel essentials kit, which literally just has toothpaste, toothbrush, face wash, deodorant, baby wipes, etc., just for the plane, so I can stay nice and fresh, because I hate the feeling after a long journey when you just feel so like ugh. Grace. I've got a few hair bits as well. I'm gonna bring one roller with me just for my bangs, and then I've also got blow dry brush. I'm gonna bring my curlers with me, and I've got a little attachment for a hairdryer, so hopefully that fits on the hairdryer that my boyfriend owns. And that is, yeah, okay, it's lunchtime. Oh, I feel like I need some lunch right now, honestly. Like, I'm stressed right now. I'm stressed. Okay, it's been probably another hour and a half. I think I am ready to actually pack my suitcase right now. I've just filmed a try on haul for TikTok. I am literally sweating, hence why I'm wearing different clothing. I have literally put on every single item that I am taking. I do have a lot of stuff to pack, but I'm hoping it's gonna fit. So let's try and get everything in my suitcase. I know this looks like a mess, but it's actually very organized. I have piles of things that are gonna go in individual packing cubes. If you wanna see exactly what I'm packing item by item, go to my TikTok. My try on haul will already be posted, so you can literally see the items on my body, every single thing. I bought these navy packing cubes off Amazon. Again, super cheap and absolute travel lifesaver. They are so convenient. They actually fit a lot more than they look as well, so they'll come in all different sizes. I bought like a 6 or 8 pack, I think. You can actually fit a lot in here and compress it as well, so for trips like this where I've got so much stuff to take, these are really helpful. My cheeks are so red from where I've been working hard trying to get everything in the suitcase. Like, she is hanging on for dear life right now. That is full. Now we have the challenge of trying to shut her. I feel like she'll be okay. I have faith. Okay, that was actually so fun. I thought that was going to be way harder. Now, the question that I need to check is, am I over the weight limit? Pray that we're okay. Good news is that everything is just on the limit. Literally, my suitcase, I have 25 kilograms of weight allowance and it is 23. My carry-on luggage is 7 and it is 6 kilograms. We are on the edge right now. I am now going to jump on a train and I'm going to go straight down to Milton Keynes to stay with my friend for the night. Then we're going to go to the airport tomorrow. So I don't know when I'm going to catch you, but I'll catch you soon. I do apologize, but we've actually just missed like 24 hours. I feel like the last day has just been slightly overwhelming. I am currently in the airport. I got to my friend's house. We had a lovely 24 hours. We went to the spa and we just had a little pamper. I'm now here at my flight. It is currently like 8 p.m. at night and my flight's at 10. I just treated myself to a little perfume in the duty free. I'm really trying to be a perfume girl. I feel like it makes the biggest difference. I love when I smell good, people. So I want to be one of those people. Already sweating and I'm not even got on the flight right now. Like, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I have like travel butterflies every single time I fly. I've flown so much in my life, but I always just get a bit anxious naturally. I'm ready. I've got 2 flights. I'm going from Heathrow to Singapore, and I have 2 hours, and then I go from Singapore to Sydney. I'm gonna try and stay awake for as long as possible on my first flight. Even though it's a night flight, it technically isn't with the Sydney time zone, but I have so much editing to do, so that's literally gonna be my plan. I'm also reading a new book. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take you through to the gate with me. Again, bear with me if I'm not filming much, because I just want a stress-free experience, and vlogging in the airport is stressful, let's be real. I'll see you very shortly. Hello, editing Rosie here. She got nervous in the airport and forgot to film, so I'm just going to chat to you about my journey. 26 hours, it was horrendous. I'm just going to be real with you. What the hell is that food? Genuinely, I asked for a lactose-free meal. They gave me a dry rice cake and some butter. Are you joking? Anyway, move on. We ended up getting through. I was actually jet lagged like crazy. It was horrible. And then we had a lovely sunset at Bondi Beach. Sunset? Sunrise. Gosh, I'm losing the will. As you can see, it was a glorious morning. The sun was shining. And it was just such a nice start to the trip, being on Bondi Beach. Okay, back to real Rosie. Hello. It's actually been a few days since I flew over. I was seriously jet lagged. Like, honestly, for a couple of days I was basically a zombie. I'm feeling a lot better now. I thought I'd try and pick up the vlog camera again because I want to get into it and I want to document my first week, my first few weeks. I'm feeling better today, definitely have a bit more energy. So we're going to go for a little coastal walk. The weather is okay. It's definitely been quite cloudy and quite rainy since I've been here. It is winter, so understandable, but it would be nice to have a few sunny days. I think it will really help me just get out, get some fresh air, and just kind of wake my body up a bit more. Going from Diamond Bay Reserve all the way to Hornsby Lighthouse, it is just on the east coast of Sydney. I have so many walks that I want to do. My list on my notes app is so long, but I think I'm gonna do a little TikTok series as well of all my little walking routes. I was just looking at the lovely view behind me, and then Reece just decides to go for a little wild wee. So I'll show you the view in a moment. The water is so blue down the bottom. It's absolutely beautiful. Definitely want to go for a walk along the little coastal trail over there as well at some point.
You wouldn't want to swim in there though.
No, that looks pretty lethal, doesn't it? We've just walked probably about 10 minutes and it actually has been quite hilly. I'm slightly out of breath, which is actually quite embarrassing. But we've just got to, what's it called?
Macquarie Lighthouse.
Macquarie Lighthouse, which is again a really nice viewpoint as well. Reece is spotting some whales. Can you actually see them?
Yeah, you gotta look really closely though.
You can see for miles.
Whoa.
Where are they? Where am I looking?
So where it looks like a stripy boat.
Is it lined up properly?
Oh, you just moved it now, I think.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
But it keeps breaching next to it.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't see anything right now. I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing. There's Macquarie Lighthouse. A little bit muddy, but lots of walkers out today. I actually can't express how nice it is just to be out by the sea. I have lived in Manchester for the last year and then York and Leeds before that, and honestly being by the sea just feels so much better. The sun is just about shining, but the temperature's so nice, the views are unreal. I have to show you this. It's not chilly. Reece thinks it's chilly because obviously he lives here, but for me this is perfect temperature. There's quite a lot of sailing boats out as well today, isn't there?
Yeah.
And you can see the coastal walk goes all the way around here as well. Oh my gosh, where's it gone? Oh my god, Reece,
It's got babies as well. You can see it's got babies. It's turning its head at you. It's literally turning its head at you. See his head?
I don't know if you can see this, but there's a spider literally right in front of us. Reece just pointed it out.
It's
massive.
It's got babies as well.
Its legs are literally black and yellow as well. That is
Imagine it just jumped
huge.
at you.
Oh!
Brown, black with yellow bands. Has a knob on the front of its sternum. They can bite and are venomous. Let's go.
I think Watson's Bay is just down there, which we went to before, and it's really nice for sunset. And then you've got the iconic Sydney Harbour Bridge over there with the city. It's amazing how far you can see actually. I think we're probably just over halfway. That looks pretty dangerous, doesn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get stuck in there, would you?
No. But the cliff faces are huge. No. There's literally a snake.
It's not a red belly or brown.
No, it's not a red belly because they're pure black.
The fact that I've literally been here a couple days and the first walk we go on, we've seen a venomous spider and a massive snake. That's crazy.
I'm surprised we saw that because they usually hibernate this time of year.
Yeah, because when I was here the last 2 times, I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Reece just said these snakes like to be around water and we're surrounded by bog.
There's water all around us.
So it's kind of scary to think that there's just some snakes hanging around. Ooh. We've just hit Camp Cove. Look how cool this car is. The houses around here are so nice as well. It's very much giving beach influencer vibes. We've had to make a very slight detour because for some reason the path was shut, probably because it's been raining for a while. It's honestly been a very easy walk as well. A few steps here and there, but so we've had a very pleasant little stroll so far. Yeah, we've just hit Camp Cove Beach. How beautiful is this little kiosk? And then the beach. I have been here before and it is so nice at sunset. So we'll probably come back here on a nice day and just enjoy it. Oh yes, I could have a chai.
Anything to eat?
No, honestly I'm okay.
Like any pastries or anything? That's it then.
Oh, they have some good sausage rolls here.
Do you want a sausage roll?
No, I'm okay. Gosh, they look lovely. We made it to Hornby Lighthouse. Here we are. It smells like a barbecue up here. It's so nice that people just sat on the side. It's almost 360 views around here as well. Don't you think it's giving fairground, right?
Yeah, it's
those
Victoria.
helter-skelter things.
It's Victoria.
Yeah.
So that's why it's painted that colour.
Reece is feeling brave. He sat right on the edge with all these rocks down here.
sat on the edge of Australia.
It is honestly kind of scary, sat this far on the edge. But yeah, we've made it to Hornby Lighthouse. Really nice walk, honestly really nice walk. Only took us probably an hour and a half and we were walking quite slowly. We weren't in a rush or anything. I think we're gonna head to do a little food shop, so we'll catch you at some point then. Good morning, it is currently 5 AM in the morning. Why am I up at 5 AM? Great question. One, it's the Australia thing to do. I feel like everyone here gets up at 5 AM and like gets on with their day. And two, my boyfriend's work pattern is like super early in the morning until like 2 o'clock, which means he goes to bed at like 8 PM, and I kind of want to be on the same sleep cycle as him so that I'm not wide awake when he's asleep and then I'm like asleep when he leaves in the morning. So I've made the executive decision to gym every day at 6. And now if you know me, that is actually my worst nightmare, but the last couple days, I'm not gonna lie guys, it's actually been okay. I feel like if you just do it from day one on a trip, when you move, whatever, it's actually fine. I say that, I've only done like 2-3 days of this, maybe I'll crash, I don't know, but so far so good. So yeah, we're up really early and I'm getting ready to go do a upper body class. Quick tip from a fitness girly: if you really struggle to stay consistent in the gym, do classes. Like, I cannot express enough how convenient they are for motivation. You literally have to go, because if you don't go you get a strike on your membership usually, and also there's an instructor there that literally like tells you to keep going. So if you are new to the gym, if you're struggling for motivation, start doing classes, and I love them. I used to be a weights bodybuilding girl, and don't get me wrong, there's definitely a place for that right now, but I've just gone off it. I feel like it's so boring now, and like I've done it for like 5 years. I'm just kind of over it. Classes are my new favorite thing. I need to get ready because I'm gonna be late. Just want to quickly show you a little fit check, because these yellow shorts are actually the matching sports bra as well. Literally one of my favourite things. Define MP activewear. I wear these t-shirts like every single day, and then MP activewear, obviously, because I used to work there. If you didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna have some breakfast. I have to keep quiet. Good morning. I have yogurt, I have fruit, I have chocolate, and this is my pre-workout meal. I've been taking these for hydration. That's mine.
That's not.
You not made mine yet? The fact that it's still dark outside is very new to me. This is not something that I experience on a regular basis, but it will be now. Hello! I've just got out of the spa and I actually cannot express right now how relaxed I feel. That was so nice. I've obviously been here a few days now and I feel like I just needed that. I needed that time just to relax and sit in a sauna and sweat it all out and just reset, wash my hair. The lighting's not great, but I blow dried my hair and I just feel like a new woman. Blow dries really do just change you. Now they even had like a little tea section, which was so nice. The biggest thing about being here is that I want to just slow down. I burn myself out all the time by doing so many things, so but just to have this trip where I'm doing a little bit less, but that's okay. Like, I shouldn't feel guilty for doing less or working a little bit less. But yeah, that was just a really nice morning and I need to do that more often. It is currently 10 AM, so I've been in the gym / spa for about 4 hours now. I'm gonna jump on the train. I'm really hungry right now, so I think I'm gonna get a little sushi roll. It is currently lunchtime. I've just chilled for about an hour. I feel like this morning's been kind of busy. I have made one of my all-time favorite meals and I have to show you. Now, not to toot my own horn, but this is unreal. I've got a salmon sushi bowl with all the trimmings. I've even got little nori sheets, a little seaweed to go with it. I'm honestly really enjoying just chilling. Like, I know I spoke about it earlier, but it's so nice just to have less to do right now and just be able to relax when I want to relax and go out and do different things and eat when I want to eat, and just makes a really big difference from working a 9 to 5 where I feel like your time is quite restricted, like it's quite scheduled. I'm gonna have some lunch, I'm gonna do a little bit of work, and then my boyfriend should be back from work, and then we're no idea what we're going to be doing this afternoon, but I'll bring you guys with me, of course. It is a couple hours later. Reese has now joined me and we're going for a little stroll on Bondi Beach, because what else do you do on a sunny evening in Australia? Am I right? This is what I came here for, sunset walks. And what an absolutely beautiful sunset it is, or will be anyway. Just sat on the grass for a little while and had a little read, which was honestly just bliss. I'm reading Fourth Wing at the moment. Guys, if you know Fourth Wing, oh my gosh, insane. I'm 200 pages in and I'm obsessed. If you like Fourth Wing, then please chat to me about it. It's starting to get juicy, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna go walk to the corner point of Bondi. North Bondi. God, we look so glowy. Honestly, the glow that you get from being in Australia is mad. I actually can't explain it. I just feel like a better person here. At some point, I am determined to do some surfing. I'm just currently quite scared of the sharks. That's the only thing. Loads of sharks, right?
See them all the time.
Maybe I'll skip the surfing for a while. Just made it to the end of Bondi, and it is so sunny here. Oh, big yawn. I was just talking to Reese about these guys up here. They have more barbecues. We actually had a barbecue the other day on Tamarama Beach. Check out my TikTok if you want to see a little barbecue video, because it was so fun and so sunny. It was lovely. But yeah, we're just gonna chill here because apparently this is where the sunlight hits best. They have these cute little swimming pools as well. I didn't even know this was here. Yeah, but it'd be nice just to swim in the sea there, wouldn't it? Yeah, but there's definitely no sharks in it though.
There's no sharks, and I've swum in there.
You just told me there were sharks. Wow, he's cracking open the hummus.
Oh, we'll have a look.
Of course we'll have a look. Yum.
Slay.
Honestly, if this isn't what life's about, I don't know what it is. Can't we all just have all the free time in the world? Just to sit and read and eat hummus.
Bite it.
We have just come back from the beach. The sun has set and it was a glorious sunset. I was just chatting to Reese about it, but I just really feel like I'm starting to settle in really nicely now and just have my little routine, soak up nature, soak up outdoors. I'm definitely feeling a bit lost at the moment in terms of like where my path is and where my journey is kind of gonna go without trying to sound cringe. I want to do 1,000,001 things right now. I want to be in marketing and do that, and I want to be a content creator and do that, and I want to do this and I want to do that, and I want to do everything, and like that's just not feasible. And I'm like, okay, well I've got to make money, so I need to do what makes me money, and then I have other things which I really enjoy which aren't as stable, like content creation. It's kind of just like weighing up the different options. I'm hoping that in this next 4 months I'll have the opportunity to really try out a few more passion projects, if that's what you call them, things that aren't necessarily making me as much money, but I love doing them. I don't have loads of expenditure right now, so I don't have to worry about paying loads of rent, etc. I'm very fortunate in that sense, so I'm just really excited to throw myself much more into things that I love doing, whether that be spending time outdoors, creating content, working out, looking after myself, and just seeing where that takes me, both career-wise and just well-being, I think, is a big one. I'm actually going to wrap up the vlog here. We've had a few days and we've settled in now. I would really love to continue doing these vlogs. I absolutely love documenting my travels and my journey, and especially at a time where so many things are changing. So if you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I want people to come back. I have some friends and family who are my loyal followers. I would love to build a community community if anyone can relate to anything in the video, or if anyone's just interested in Australia, traveling, my journey, then please subscribe and follow along. I will make sure to put all of my socials in the description down below if you guys want to follow along. I post a lot on TikTok as well as on Instagram. I've just made a new account, which is really exciting. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I will be back very shortly with another Australia vlog. I don't know what we're gonna go up to, but it's gonna be fun. So get excited and I will see you shortly. Bye.